want to highlight these two trends that we are observing um, globally as well as in India. So on one hand, today we are seeing there has been continuous efforts made by various governments, policymakers, regulators to regulate digital services as well as to revamp or to relook at the intermediary framework in the market. On the other hand, we're looking at a continuous trend that is causing a concern to the copyright industry, including recorded music industry in terms of online piracy. So considering these two trends and from rights holders perspective, how do you analyze these trends considering that today record industry um, amounts or the revenues the recorded industry is reporting, 70% majority of the revenues are attributed to online streaming, digital downloads and sales.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think you're absolutely right in making the connection in that obviously it's good news that policymakers around the world are sort of are aligned to the issue, which is the fact that that regardless of the high number of legitimate services that really cater to all kinds of consumer, if you preferences, that the level of piracy, if you will, the unauthorized use of copyright content is still unacceptably high. And that's obviously, it is a problem. At the same time, we need to realize and appreciate that the level of piracy globally, actually has decreased. But the point is, it's still way too high. And that's obviously something that it is good that the policymakers have sort of realized that. But at the same time, more needs to be done. And what we are seeing is initiatives, both in terms of actual legislation as well as then if you will, projects, ongoing legislative projects to deal with that. And it has to do a lot on the one side, clarifying the legal framework, and on the other side, then ensuring that right owners and authorities have the legal tools, if you will, the procedures and measures available to tackle the unauthorized uses. But I share your, if you will, slight bewilderment. Why is it that, regardless of the great legal offers, that people still use unauthorized services? We may come to some of the issues that may lie behind that, but those are kind of, if you will, high level, the trends that we see.